What's going on, y'all? Y'all, who had gone to bed? Me? Y'all see me ducking down and shit. I'm trying to put shit up, child. I had went to bed. I honestly thought I had fulfilled the prophecy, and I went my ass to fucking bed. Child, if it wasn't for my son, shout out to you, Brennan, for looking out for your mama and the people that be looking for these reviews. He texted me and said, "Mom, is your video uploading?" And I said, "What video?" Now, I don't know why I said what video, because he only watched two reviews I do, and that's Love and Hip Hop and the Have and Have Nots. I done made his ass jump on board with them Have and Have Nots, child. But I thought about I said, "What review you talking about?" I did the Love and Hip Hop over the weekend. He said, "No, Mom, you ain't did the Have and Have Nots." So, child, I got to jump up, take the bonnet off, and shit, try to remember what the fuck happened, because I don't remember. Let me see if I close the door a little bit. Maybe y'all won't see all that goddamn light and shit in there. But yeah, if it wasn't for him, this review probably when it came out. I forgot, y'all. I told y'all I'm on a 6-day stretch. 6 days straight. 5:45 a.m. Usually supposed to be around 11 o'clock that I would come home, but I'm being blessed. People is seeing my struggle and helping me out. And I had a girl trained that I forgot I trained her, and she was like, "Well, Miss Nika, I was prepared to help you. You just didn't put me on schedule." So, child, hell, I almost made it through the hump now, but I'm at home and I can do this shit. Y'all, I swear, my son had reminded me this shit when it got done, and I'd been like around here thinking I done did what I supposed to do. Child, I ain't even had did this damn review. Now, again, I don't know if I'm finna remember all this shit. Y'all try to jot it down real quick, because I done forgot. And I look to see when they gonna add again, because I'm gonna well, if they gonna add again, maybe tomorrow I can go on and do the, look at it and upload it. Look at it again, so I'll be scene by scene like I like to do with y'all. And I'll be able to do the review. I thought I was gonna do the review tomorrow. See how tired I am? I'm losing train of thought, chat. But they not gonna show the shit until Friday. Child, by Friday, y'all ain't gonna hear this shit. I mean, I know I done popped up on a Friday with it, but I really hate to do that. I don't like that many days to go by. With all that being said, shit, fuck it, here we are, and here I am. I'm finna try to do what I can based off memory only. If you know I forgot something and you want to talk about it, let's talk about it down in the comments. But again, I apologize, y'all. I forgot some of this shit. My ass getting old. Baby, in 13 days, my oldest child will be 26 years old. I'm trying to be 40 and fabulous, but bitch, I'm 40 plus, but I don't know what that fabulous part. I'm trying to. I'm getting it all I got. So we're going to start back off with old Diana Whinchil over here interviewing Jim them. And he put Jim on blast like a motherfucker. I mean, she put him on blast like a motherfucker. Last review, it was revealed that he got them 2 illegitimate kids with Celine. Child, next thing we know on the screen, pops up Celine and the boys. Do you hear me? Child, Celine had did the interview. She was pissed. But she told David, "This ain't the last you gonna hear me when they kick their ass on up out of there last time." All right, well, Jim and Catherine on hush mouth when this whole pop up. Maggie trying to close down the interview. The man cameraman telling her, "Girl, this is live. We can't do that." Well, child, Carlos say he is one of the boys. He is Jim's child. He said he don't know his dad. His dad don't know him. He don't need to know him, but his younger brother do. He good now. And child, he told him, he went so far as to tell that fucking them reporters that he didn't even know Amanda before she died, and he don't know why yet. Child, Jim look bad. Jim look bad. Do you hear me? He looks some kind of bad on this shit right here. Yeah, they fucked you, Jim, and you deserve it. But DNA proof was provided, child. And, David looking like this some unreal shit. Just like he's stoic. And Veronica over there having psychotic memories. I don't know what was wrong with that bitch. She looked like she had 37 people living in her head, and they all was making facial expressions right behind each other. Well, Celine told them folks that she done been a maid for 28 years. Now that says a lot. And it don't necessarily make Jim look bad, bitch. 28 years as a fucking maid, bitch. And you still, okay, first of all, I wouldn't have been no maid for 28 years and I'm fucking him. He would have put me in a better position somewhere behind a desk, somewhere learning shit and you know, making this shit work for me. And I damn sure wouldn't be living in no fucking substandard ass housing like he got them, which all of that is now public knowledge because that came out in the interview too. But I guess, I mean, I don't know what to say about a hoe that's been doing this for 20. Girl, I've been in the restaurant business almost 30 years. Are you kidding me? And you around here cleaning this man's toilet and letting him go to the toilet, as they said, on the color purple on you. And you live in substandard housing with your 2 boys that you got by this rich ass man. She in love with the dick though. Okay. Well, they asked Jim, do he want to apologize? He gave a forced ass fake apology to them kids, and Celine and Carlos told him he don't need it. He don't want to hear it. He don't need his apology. His little brother might need it, but he don't need the shit. Maggie somehow or another got hold of her some liquid and went over there and poured it on them people equipment to shut down the interview. Child, once that happened, Maggie went in on Miss Church Whinchil. Yes, he did. Everybody was going off on her motherfucking ass about that. Jim pissed. They put that bitch out of there. You hear me? Now, Veronica, y'all, this crazy bitch in heels, I ain't lying. All her personalities they was on deck. I don't know what was wrong with her. Now, she over there 1 minute telling Catherine that, you know, she apologized that she going through that. Child, Maggie, they walked over there. And it's like one of them other personalities jumped out because she looked over there at David and said, you better, told him you better get your bitch. Child. Then she repeated it, get your bitch. Get your bitch. Get this bitch. Child, Veronica crazy, but Catherine was asking her why she doing that and shit, and Veronica say, I went to the hotel and they was messing around, and of course, you know, David denying that we wasn't doing nothing, you know. Then she started telling Catherine she saw all this happen again, and that Jim indiscretions came back to hunt him and shit. Child, she went for Jim throat, you hear me? But he grabbed her around hers. They argued back and forth. Next thing I know, Veronica hauled off. He told, Veronica hauled off and told Jim, I'm not, see, wrong hoe. Your bitch over there, Maggie, your bitch over there, she do what the fuck you tell her to do. She your dog. That's the bitch over there. He said, well, the bitches right now is in my face. Child, I thought it was finna be a fight. That motherfucker grabbed Veronica around her motherfucking neck, child. David told my let her go, let my wife go. And but at that, you know, I'm gonna tell you something. Veronica do so much, I can see why a motherfucker reach around and grab her around her neck, throat, collar area, and had that bitch in one. But David wasn't feeling that, child. David was trying to take up for the wife, and yes, he did. Okay. Next thing we know, child, they tell her to get the fuck. Well, what happened next? Let me see. He grabbed around her motherfucking neck. And then after he grabbed her around her motherfucking neck, y'all, this how you know this bitch has really just said fuck it. She has 0 fucks to give, because Veronica gonna tell that man that she'll get him together like she did they son. She said, and how's he doing? Now everybody watching know that means that she pretty much have admitted that she had something to do with what went on. Jim asked her what she talking about, what you did, you know. He figured it out. And she confirmed that she set it up. She said Jim couldn't keep him in line, so she did. Meanwhile, now, Catherine, who throws motherfucking She hit bitches with bottles and shit. She couldn't hit this bitch with no motherfucking bottle, okay? She ain't hit this bitch with nothing. She ain't hit her with a ring. She ain't hit her with nothing. This bitch just sitting there letting this woman come for her, say this kind of shit about her son. So when they finally put her ass up out of there, here go Catherine coming for Jim. What's she talking about? Bitch, you had every opportunity to ask that question when that woman was standing right there saying all that shit. You wait till they get her out of there and she leave, and now you want to ask him what happened. And then, Catherine, why is you acting brand new? You know where y'all sent the boy to. You know what could happen in there. So if she asking how he feeling, how that ass feel, then what the fuck you think she mean? Child, I don't know. Catherine, sometimes I see you got a part to play in this shit too. Well, anyway, let's go on over to the hotel with Jeffrey at, and here come Landon, Mr. Stalker, fatal attraction damn near. Crazy motherfucker. He come over there big and trying to talk down about Wyatt, telling Jeffrey that, he'll never give himself to you, yada yada yada, he using you, yada yada yada, all that bullshit. He just was going in, child, for no fucking reason. Well, next thing we know, here come Veronica, and she see him there, and she asking him what he doing now. Then she asked Jeffrey, why you ain't went to see Melissa? And he said, I'm not finna go see her. Well, I don't know. I guess Landon had ate his Wheaties today, Tuesday night, because he had the nerves enough to brace up against crazy Veronica and all her personality by telling her she rude, and they have a couple of little words, child. Next thing you know, he go off on her. He basically called her hand on that shit. And she asked Jeffrey, if you gonna sit here and let this girl talk to your mama like that, and he said, hell yeah, I don't give a fuck about you. You done did too much. Your own child won't come to rescue for you. You done did too much, bitch. Well, he went on. She went on about Jeffrey need to get himself together because he got a baby on the way, which, by the way, Landon didn't know about the baby and shit, so he's surprised, talking about what baby. And she, Jeffrey that was his breaking point with Veronica, I guess, yet again. He told her, you done tried to put a car on me, you done had me impregnate a bitch I don't want by getting me drunk, you done took my money, you put the bitch in my house. You done did so much shit to me. What else you want to do? What else you got? Because I'm tired of playing these damn games with you. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess that's her side of you coming out, because we know your dad ain't got that in him. We see it every episode. But she told him that he ain't seen nothing yet. And Jeffrey took the opportunity to throw in her face what she can't stand about him. He threw that arm around fucking Landon and kissed that motherfucker. And she was like, disgusted like a motherfucker. But he was asking her, why you don't stay and see what's gonna happen next. Now that's good that you throw that in her face, but it ain't good about Landon, because now he finna start tripping, because he know Jeffrey up in there, and he ain't feeling some kind of motherfucking way. Want to know why Jeffrey up in there, which ain't none of his motherfucking business. See, I understand what the turnoff is. If he was wanting to mess with Landon like that, Landon act thirsty. He don't know how to let shit go, and that makes you not want to really deal with that ass. So you understand what I'm saying? Can't stand no motherfucker always on your back, calling your phone, all that kind of shit. I seen my girl Ticket44 did a video about, and y'all go over there and check out Ticket44. She was doing a video, I think yesterday, or at least I saw it yesterday, about motherfucker calling her like 4 times in 6 hours. Child, some folks don't like that. They ain't attention starved like that. And I know that's probably why this boy don't want to fuck with Landon, because Landon is like a bugaboo. And we all hate them bugaboos, right? Anyway, we got Miss Social Worker bitch over at the house, checking Candace's house out, and child, she went to asking this woman 21 questions about how Candace get her finances. She done dug into the girl's background, know that she used to be an escort. She done brought that up in her face and shit, and Candace told her, look, I did that to get through school. It ain't that type of party with me. I'm not just out here freelance, no, baby, I did this to get somewhere in life. And Miss Social Worker bitch want to keep asking 101 questions. So Oscar decides he gonna interject and tell Miss Social Worker bitch that he bought the house and put it in her name, and if the judge need to see a steady flow of income, he giving her $500,000. And he had, he did a money transfer. A transfer of funds, meaning he got to have her information in order to do so, and she stupidly put the motherfucker, this bitch, Candace off her game. She done put her account information in this man's phone. Now, if that shit is saved to his phone, he can drain your account, girl. I ain't gonna spoil it for y'all, because I ain't gonna spoil it. You'll see what's gonna happen. These next few episodes gonna be very, very important. Please watch, because we will talk about it. And I'll be better at it next time, because, child, I'm tired right now. I actually was on my way to sleep. Well, anyway, child, she put her motherfucking information in this man's phone to get that money transfer. He got her at a vulnerable time right now. And he finna fuck her child without a condom. I do it, and no lubrication, my God. Anyway, child, Benny presents Hannah with a new vehicle and take her over there to the tow yard, where, of course, he himself received 21 questions. And then he took her over to the new house, and here come 21 more questions. But he lied about the house. He said the owner of the tow truck threw the house in as well. And I thought Hannah was going to raise the roof on this shit and ask more and more and more probing questions, but she didn't. She let it ride. They done had dinner and everything. Next thing you know, she brings up the social worker. It's at that moment that Hannah tells him that she's going after custody, and he ain't here for that, because he like, she want her child. Why would you do that? But baby, Hannah has 0 fucks to give. Now let's go to the projects, y'all. Let's go to the projects right quick. Let's go on over here to Quincy's sister house. You remember the house where little Q was there with all the rest of the children? They over there. Now he hurt and can't go to the hospital because he don't know if the police is looking for him. Meanwhile, sister over here yelling about Bennett and hit her, and he need to get Quincy Jr. back because it's messing with his money. I'm assuming there's some welfare and food stamp fraud going on there. Child. And then there's this knock at the door, and it's the popos, and they got questions and things of that nature. Old girl getting flipped, talking about, if you ain't got no search warrant, you can't come in here. I don't know nothing about the little boy because he in the custody of his grandparents, so anything that happened to him in their custody. Child, now this is where I was kind of confused at. I ain't know the police supposed to put the people who been the victim. You mean tell me police put the victim in harm's way? Cause she clearly told this bitch where the fucking child, what hospital the child was at. And then they leave. And then she over there telling, once the police leave, they out there talking like the police couldn't be standing outside the door down the hallway or something. You mean you ain't even looked out the window to see if the motherfuckers and got in the car like people, normally folks will look out the window, make sure they gone before they get to rapping about what the situation is. This bitch didn't do this. If this bitch did start telling him that he need to handle that. He need to get with he need to get with Benny. He need to get the kid because it's messing with her breath. I don't know. Y'all, that's about all I can fucking remember of this show. I know I done left some shit out. I really probably did. But if y'all can think of anything that I left out and you want me to mention or get my take on it, please feel free to put it in the comment section of this video. And in the meantime, in between time, please like, comment, subscribe. See you guys for The Real World Now with Lady Nika. Oh, hell no. Well, I don't know. If I get Hollywood Divas the link, then that'll be next. If not, it'll be The Real World next. If you want to start sending me stories and links or stuff you want me to talk about, feel free to do so now. If you're on my Facebook at Nika Williams, feel free to leave it there. If not, you can follow me on Twitter at Epitome of Lady, and follow me. Let me know that it's you, or let me know something, child, and I'll talk about it on Friday. That's all I got to say, y'all. Good night. Peace.